kind of to wrap up the 369 Advanced Tower Garden by Juice Plus workshop, installation, cleaning, maintenance, service, and pest control. We need to do a whole video on pest control, but really, pest control is looking after your plants, growing healthy seedlings, paying attention to your pH balance. If you create really healthy plants, you're not going to have much of a pest problem, especially if you're on the 369 program where it's third. You're harvesting every week, you're transplanting every week, so everything's moving pretty quickly and you don't really have much of a pest problem, which is really wonderful because pest control costs money and time.
So I am in the middle of checking the pH of the towers, which we do 3 times a week on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And David is going ahead of me. He's filling the towers with nutrient water that's at about 5.0 pH. For our kale and our arugula, we aim for 5.0 for the pH. For lettuce and other plants, 5.5 to 6 is good. We also aim for about 5.5 when the plants are just really small like these here, even if they are kale and arugula. So this is our pH meter. And this one has just been testing. It's at 5.1 right now. Turned off. It's at 5.1, which is a little bit lower than you'd like for lettuce, but it's fine. They have a natural tendency to go up in pH, so in a couple days it'll probably be right where we want it. We also have this meter, which is what we usually use. It's the same company, Blue Lab. This one is able to test the pH and the nutrient level, which I'm not using it right now because the pH part of it isn't working, but this is the probe that will tell you that the pH, or not the pH, the nutrients are at the appropriate level. So it's showing 2.6, which you want it to be around 2.0 or higher. So that's fine. And we don't normally check that on all the towers. We'll check it, like I checked it after we just finished mixing the new nutrients to make sure that they were all coming out at the appropriate levels. So that tower is at 5.1 also, so it doesn't need any adjusting. If it did need adjusting, like say it was at 6.1, then we have a pH down solution that I would just add probably 2 or 3 milliliters of and then just move on. So this one's 5.1 also. Doesn't need any adjusting.
So as far as tower gardens, the assembly, maintenance, cleaning, we already touched on that. Location, the more sun that you get, the better. Now, in some parts of the country, that's for here, us in Santa Barbara, but in typical, plants need more sun. You might need a shade cloth if it's really, really hot, for example, during the summertime, at certain parts of the day, so it'd be good to have one that goes back and forth. So there's lots of things to consider with that, and we do consulting around individual locations and helping people set up the proper plan for where they're going to put their installation. So we'll look forward to working with you guys, and thanks for joining us.